thing that I loved about being a college tennis player was that it wasn't about me anymore. It was about, what I was doing for the team. And you also, it's great because when you're growing up playing tennis, can be a very lonely sport because it's so individual and everyone is out for themselves and everyone has individual private coaches and there's not a lot of, camaraderie amongst the players. So here in college, you have, 8, 9, 10 girls who are all going through the same thing as you, whether it be academic or, whether you all are out on the track, running and practices. So I really want to make sure that I'm encouraging just a really strong team chemistry and team bond because, these are probably going to be your friends, for the rest of your life. My friends that I had on the team are still some of my best friends to date. So I think that it becomes less about the individual. I think that in college tennis, when you focus on one individual, that's when you seem to get in trouble. So I want to make sure that when I take over the team, that I'm making sure that each person is getting equal attention and that everyone is understanding that their actions, are helping or hurting the team as a whole. The campus is the most beautiful campus I've ever seen. When I first pulled into Princeton, it was like I was in a storybook or something. Like I just, and even the new buildings are built to look like their old buildings. So it's a beautiful campus and everyone just seems so focused on really making sure that they're helping develop well-rounded student athletes and that education is so important and just developing the student athlete as a whole and not just, it's not just making sure that they're winning on the court or on the field. It's, are they doing well in school or, are they, emotionally, psychologically, is everything in balance? So that really impressed me a lot. I think the athletic director, Gary Walters, has really seemed to have fostered an environment where everyone seems to be working towards one common goal. And obviously with the tennis team, Kathy Sell, the coach last year, she's done a great job in her last 5 years. And I really am looking forward to just taking, what she's done and moving forward, moving to the next step. I think that my history of success in college tennis and on the pro level makes me feel very comfortable just as far as I have a very clear goal of what I want the team to accomplish and my philosophy as far as how I think a team should be run. Obviously there's a little overwhelming just with the little things that you don't know about and it's a new place, and I was at Miami, all the way from undergrad to, to coaching there last season. So there's the initial shock of, okay, there's a lot to do, let's get it all taken care of. But I think once the dust settles as far as that is concerned, then, we can concentrate on getting on the court and getting to work. So I'm really excited, and no, I'm not freaking out. I've gotten to talk to all of them on the phone, except Hillary is actually in Thailand on a marine conservation project. One of the things I love about Princeton already is that one of my players is working at JP Morgan this summer, another one's in Thailand doing this project. So it already seems like they're making sure that they're doing things that they're interested in outside of the tennis court and during the summer. So they all seem really excited that I'm coming on board, and I can't wait for them to all get here and to get started.